So amongst the dog walkers and the coffee drinkers of Winter Park, we are here in social distancing for a scenic boat tour. Yeah, here we are. We're all the way in downtown Winter Park, and we're going to take a little boat ride. Now, they want you wearing masks everywhere, and they do have the social distancing going on here. Oh, I like how they got the stickers on the ground.
For the 6 feet.
Yeah, for the 6 feet. So I'll look at the goose on the end there. So scenic boat tours, here's the prices, which evens out to 14 bucks per adult, 7 per kid. They used to take just cash, but now they take plastic. So you can see downtown Winter Park has like a number of lakes. We're going to start somewhere in Lake Virginia. Then we're going to go through a whole bunch of canals. Lake Osceola, then, oh, that's all Lake Osceola. And Lake Maitland, and then come on back home. So yeah, Winter Park. We're going to get a little scenic tour of everything. So this is cool. This looks like the boat we're going to take because it's the only one that doesn't have a tarp on the top of it. And they are doing social distancing. We do have yard work going on everywhere. It's Winter Park. A day without yard work is not a day, or it's a Sunday. The bubbles tell me there's something under the water. Maybe Jaws.
Actually, if you like the trip, I'm Tom. But if you don't like it, Bob is Robert. But thank you, Bob. You're taking the blame if anything goes wrong. Anyway, definitely have fun. Enjoy this. And let's get the air conditioner on. So here we go. Yay!
Woo! Nice. Better hold the hat.
You know, if anything good has come out of the pandemic is people keep telling me I'm so much better looking with a mask covering my face. So, they hold a lot of events on that lawn, and in my opinion, the most important one they ever had there was my daughter's wedding, which I'm still paying for just a little bit. This one has a lot of bamboo, but also a lot of this stuff, which you'll see throughout the trip, that hangs from the trees, which is called Spanish moss. Watch your heads on these low branches. Spanish moss is actually neither Spanish nor moss, so it's an air plant, technically an epiphyte, and used it for a lot of things in the early 1900s. Used to stuff mattresses with it. Found out pretty quickly it's full of bugs, so that's where the expression "don't let the bed bugs bite" first started. It looks like a red tree right here is a bougainvillea vine blooming in a green tree. It's kind of fading. And this is where I have you all stand up and introduce yourselves. So do not stand up. Some of you might have to duck. And this is Lake Virginia. One of the first settlers of this area was from that state, named it after, a little bigger in Osceola. The lakes have come up about 18 inches in maybe 11, 12 days. And so the lakes don't flood because there's a dam and a creek past the last lake. They obviously get low, and we have droughts. They were bone dry in 99 when we had that really bad drought. Actually about 50 acres on 3 different lakes. Did y'all hear the squawking? Anybody on board?
Yeah.
Water parkers might know what that is. Ain't nobody?
Peacock?
Yeah, exactly what it was, Bob. Rollins Campus starts on this road across the lake called Lakeview. Goes almost back to where we came in, so right around 80 acres. Rollins owns over here. And the school was started in 1885. Rollins is the first private college in Florida. Started by the Congregational Church, and today it's actually considered to be the best liberal arts school the best in the South, one of the best in the U.S. And they started with 60 students, and it cost $100 a year. That's changed. You know, a little subjective, but the Princeton Review ranked it the prettiest campus in the U.S. in 2015, and they still rank it in the top 10. You know, the train that comes right through the middle of this town, it come through in 1880. And then 9 years later, you know, just 4 years after Rollins, some local guys built a commuter train to get the students and locals down to Orlando, and the station sat right here where the beach is. So it was just a little teeny commuter train and narrow gauge. And it was called the Winter Park Orlando Railroad, but it was so small nobody called it that. They nicknamed it the Dinky Line. So it's true. It's also why the beach is a park called Dinky Dock, where the station was there. So you could visit that. The train ran for 78 years, and it also jumped the tracks a lot. So you'd have to jump off, help the engineer pick it up, put it back on. And the statue over here on the lawn to the right, if y'all saw that, but it faces north, so we call that southern exposure here on Lake left. Now you know what beautiful neighborhood he was referring to. All those years.
They clean the boats after every tour, which is really cool. This goose. I love this goose. So that was Winter Park Scenic Boat Tours. So that was definitely not as much urban sprawl as I was expecting to be. I thought it would, I mean, there was some like $1 million, billion-dollar houses.
23,000 square feet.
Yeah, just some really expensive houses out here. But we did see some more nature than I thought. I love the canals, going through those.
Going through the canals.
Yeah, ducking our heads a number of times. I almost got decapitated a few times.
They're not able to tell us who owns the houses.
Well, of course not, because that's that's not why people are on these tours. Some people are. I don't think the boys would have enjoyed this. It was a little too slow for them, but you know, for grown adults, like, oh, look at the expensive houses, look at the nature, look at the water,
the birds.
Just being out felt really, really great. So we're gonna call this the greatest boat tour ever. Let's never speak of it again.